What's up, you guys? Hope everybody has been having a really good day. I just got home from my trip and I wanted to come on, take a minute and talk to you guys because there was something I was thinking about when I was flying home. And that is, I've seen a lot of people posting like, oh, what are you guys doing next? What's going to be your next workout program? And while quite a few of you are saying, obviously, another round of 80-day obsession, there's a lot of people that are going on to other programs, which is totally fine. You know, I see people saying, oh, I'm going to do 21-day fix. They're going to do the Path to Progress group that I have going on. Some people are going to do hybrid. Some people are moving on to Max 30. All these different things. And what I don't want to do right now is sound like I'm discouraging you from doing another program or another trainer's program, because that's not my point. But what I do want to talk to you about is not losing the momentum you're building with your business. I'm trying to find a good spot. The sun is like raging here. There we go. Okay, so what I do want to talk about is not losing momentum with your business. And this is where sometimes people can sort of make a mistake, for lack of a better word, and take the wrong turn right about now with your business. And again, I'm talking to you guys about this because you guys are all coaches. And I do have the Obsessed with Coaching group that is going to start April 23rd. And this is one of those things that I want to point out to you guys. So you guys have been doing 80-day obsession for, what are we on, day 63, day 64? Okay, 64 days. But when we finish, it'll have been, 93 days technically since the start of the program, if you count Sundays as well, even those are rest days, okay? But it's basically been 3 months since the start of the program. Now, you've gone through it. So what you might be thinking is it's old news. You might be looking at it like, yep, did it, awesome, got my results, time to move on to the next thing. But as a coach, that's not exactly the right mentality to have, because it's a brand new program. Right? Again, this is that whole, I want it right now. What's the new thing? Da, 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 da. It's 80-Day Obsession is a brand new program, you guys. It has not even been out for 3 months. Okay? That means for all the hundreds of thousands of people that are doing it right now, there's millions more that haven't seen it yet. There's millions more that don't know about it yet, that are just barely starting to check people out on their journey, that are just starting to look at you and your journey and be like, what is this all about? Oh, wow, okay, I see their results. I see that they talked about that. But, we get new followers every single day. So they're just now starting to see what we're talking about. There's always the hold back people, right? The ones who are like, I don't want to just see a week or two or even a month or two. I want to see the full result. And so they're watching you and they're watching for your full result. So what happens when you get to day 80? You're like, woohoo, here's my awesome results. And 2 days later, you're like, I'm doing max 30. This is so great. Da, 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 da. All those people that were just following you, that were just about to start asking you about what you're doing, how'd you get it, what the heck is Time Nutrition, why should I be obsessed, you're going to throw them for a loop because you're going to be on to the next thing and talking about the next thing. So in terms of your business, it's really important to recognize what you're talking about and to recognize what is still the new thing, what is still the thing that nobody else has done, right? 80 different workouts, 3 different phases, timed nutrition, all of these things. Again, I'm not putting down anybody else's programs, including my own. I've got 4 other ones out there that you could move on to. And I'm not saying any one of those are bad or any of those couldn't get you great results or any one of those couldn't bring you new customers. But what I am saying is, let's pay attention to the fact that there are trends. Let's pay attention to the fact that people want to be doing the newest thing. Let's pay attention to the fact that this is the only program out there designed like this. Okay? That's huge. Because there are other weight training programs. There are other HIIT programs, high intensity interval training programs. There are lots of dance programs. There's all these different things out there. This one, 80-Day Obsession, it is designed to stand apart. It is designed to stand out. And you guys know it. You're in it. You're going through it. So even if you go on to another workout program, again, I'm not discouraging you from and saying, oh my God, you have to do 80-Day Obsession again. But what I'm saying is, in terms of your business, you need to pay attention to what you go on talking about after day 80. Because if you jump ship and completely stop talking about it, you're really going to lose a lot of momentum that you're just building up. And I know there's a lot of coaches in this group that have said, I'm a new coach. I'm hesitant to share. I've just barely started started sharing, or maybe you've just even started sharing in here. So my whole point is you don't want to lose all this progress and all this momentum built up around your business, right? This is a big thing. 21 Day Fix. When 21 Day Fix launched, you guys, people didn't do just one round of 21 Day Fix. They were doing 10, 11, 12. I know people who have done it for 3 years. It was the #1 infomercial for 14 weeks in a row. It stayed in the top 10 for over a year. Okay. So the point is you don't stop talking about it just because you finished it. So even if you're moving on to something else, I want you guys to be aware of that and think about all the people that have been looking and watching and who are going to see it. And we're coming up on the biggest time of year, aside from January 1, when people want to be in shape. And I actually think even more so now, right? January 1 is all the resolutions, but it's still freezing cold outside. We're still layered up in clothes and sweaters and da-da-da. We're in spring break, right? Like my son's on spring break right now. We're spring break. We're on our way to summer. Even if people started April 23rd with us, with the new group that I'm starting, they would be done. They would do 80 days and be done by June. That still gives them the whole summer, right? June, July, August, if you live in California, September, to feel amazing and have those results and have confidence in their skin, in their bodies, and in their swimsuits and everything else, right? And it doesn't take 80 days to get to that point. You guys know it. We've been watching all of you go through it. First week, we saw massive changes. First month, even bigger changes. 2 months. So by end of May, they can already be feeling so much better. This is what you're going to want to talk about, right? As you promote Beachbody, as you promote your business. These are the things you want to talk about. You want to latch onto the fact that it's spring break, that it's summer, that you don't have to say, oh my God, I didn't start 6 months ago, so I can't have the body, I can't feel better, I can't feel good. You can do it right now. So these are all the things I'm going to also be talking about and teaching you guys more about in the Obsessed with Coaching group, is how to look at your business. Really, it's a business, right? There's two sides of it. There's your health and your fitness journey, and then there's the business side of it. And we want to tie them together as best as we possibly can, right? But it doesn't always have to match up perfectly. You can be doing one thing and you can talk about multiple things, but you don't want to confuse people. You want to be clear about what it is that really you have to sell. At the end of the day, that's what we're doing, right? We have things to sell. We have a product to sell. So you want to be clear about what you're selling. And you're not just selling Beachbody. You're not even just selling 80-Day Obsession, right? But whatever program that you choose to talk about, or however you help to get people going on their health and fitness journey, they need to know that you have the solution. You don't have to be the expert, but they need to know that you have the solution, that you have the programs and the knowledge of how to get them through the programs and the knowledge of helping them pick which program is right for them. And by showing them what you've done and what your results are, that is going to inspire them, and it's also going to make them feel that much more confident in working with you. That, like, yeah, look, she knows what she's talking about. She's done it. I trust her. I'm going to do it too. So I just want you guys to remember that, like I said, as we finish up these last 2.5 weeks that we have to go. 2.5, yeah. 2.5 weeks, almost 3 weeks. But as we finish up these last 2.5 to 3 weeks, and as you start talking about what is your next program, as you start putting your challenge groups together, there were a lot of people saying that they were waiting to finish 80-Day Obsession, to do an 80-Day Obsession challenge group. So if you haven't done one, now's the time to do it. So just remember all of this. Like I said, we will be talking about it more in my upcoming group, but that doesn't mean I can't start talking to you guys about it right now. So there it is, just some food for thought. Hope you guys take it, run with it, use it, and I will talk to you later. Bye.